Bonelab's been out for 2 weeks. We've got some decent gun mods, and I thought I'd go through a few of them with you. Now, I know there have been a lot of bugs, and it's to be expected because we're still in the early days of modding, and there will be some more modding tools made available to the modders which will increase their capability. But for the time being, I thought I'd go through a couple of the guns which I've been having a lot of fun with, and a couple of guns which you can add to the game to make it a little bit more spicy. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to Rexmeck and Chromium432 who have made all of these guns you're going to see today. Check them out on mod.io. Now I am just going to cover 5 guns today, but I will save my absolute favorite for last. So the first gun we're going to check out is by Rexmeck, and it is the Desert Eagle 50 AE, and the detailing is incredible on this gun with all the correct markings and some amazing reflections. The model is very clean and packs a massive punch. And to be expected for a Desert Eagle, it has some ridiculous recoil and a lot of stopping power. Now, what would a Desert Eagle mod be without a golden Desert Eagle? So both of these guns are actually included in the same mod. So go over and check out Rexmeck and get your hands on this mod. The reflections on this thing are really nice, and it is a beautiful looking gun, especially in VR. So the next gun mod is made by Chromium432, and its name is Betsy, and Betsy is a minigun. It has a ridiculous rate of fire, as you'd expect, but I tend to find the bullets aren't actually all that strong, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because it just means you've got a lot more shooting to do, which is really fun. So check this out, it's called Betsy. You can find that on mod.io. So guys, the next mod is also by Chromium432, and it is called GunGun, and you guys might recognize this because this was actually the first gun mod to be released on Bonelab. And it's extremely reflective, as you can see. It used to have a visual bug which basically made it too reflective, but that seems to be fixed. Now this gun has a ridiculous rate of fire, but as I said before, we are still in the early days when it comes to mods, and this one seems to be glitched out with sound. I did manage to get the sound back on, I just had to restart the game, but it is worth noting there are a lot of bugs in the early stages of these mods. Now the next two I'm going to do together because they were both made by Chromium432. It's the FiveSeven and the AR-18. Now here we can see the FiveSeven, the modeling is incredible. However, my only complaint is that it appears to be chambered in 9mm, and as we know, the FiveSeven is chambered in FN57. And the next one is Chromium's AR-18, which appears to be an import from H3 VR. Hot dogs, horseshoes and hand grenades. For those who haven't played it yet, it's an amazing gun simulator. Now I'm not sure if this was imported directly from H3 VR's own assets, but the modeling does look really good, I can't deny that. And also I am a big fan of historically accurate guns, which is what H3 VR does. The only problem I have with this model is that when the mag is empty, it doesn't appear to be empty. Now this last one, guys, is my absolute favorite by far. It is the RPG-7, and it is made by Rexmeck, and it sends enemies absolutely flying. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to get the rocket in, but once it's in, it's good fun. And it doesn't only just send enemies flying, you can also use this to fly across the map. So if you haven't got the Nimbus gun yet and you want to fly around the map, get yourself the RPG-7. Again, I'd like to thank Rexmeck and Chromium432 for their mods so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in the future. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you found it interesting, please drop me a like or subscribe, it helps me out, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.